Hi there. Let us show you exactly how your Ressence Type 7 watch works. We'll start with the basics. Telling time, the case back, and the bracelet. The first thing we'll go through is the unique way Ressence watches tell time. The big hand on the main dial indicates the minutes. The hand on the dial with the hand logo indicates the hours. The dial with the triangle marker indicates the time in a different chosen time zone. This small dial is the shock absorber. This one rotates 360 degrees in 120 seconds. And then we have the oil temperature indication, displaying 11 color segments from blue to red. So if you look at the time now, it's 6 o'clock sharp. If we fast forward to 7 o'clock, you'll see that both dials turn simultaneously. All clear? Let's have a look at the back side of the watch, the case back. There you will see the Ressence logo, the watch type, and the serial number. The external ring of the case back can be turned in two directions, lock or setup. When in lock position, the watch is waterproof. By turning the external ring, you can unlock the central section of the backplate. Once released, it allows you to set and wind your watch. On a Ressence watch, you can turn the hands in both directions. As long as you do it slowly, you won't damage the watch. The Type 7 comes with a Grade 5 titanium bracelet. You can unlock the clasp of the bracelet by pushing the triggers on each side of the buckle. Closing the bracelet is done by pushing the buckle clasp downwards until you hear a distinctive click sound. To adjust the bracelet to your wrist size, you can move the slider on top of the buckle in the direction the fingers of the hand logo are pointing to. You can then adjust the length of the bracelet by pulling or pushing the extension part of the bracelet outside or inside the clasp. There are 5 intermediate positions. If you need your bracelet to be adapted beyond the built-in system of the bracelet, you can do it by adding or removing links. We advise to contact your retailer for this operation. Now let's go through all the features of your watch. The Kickstart. Set time. Set time zone. Understanding the shock absorber. And checking the oil temperature. Although the watch winds automatically while you're wearing it, at first use, or if the watch stops ticking, you'll have to wind it manually. After unlocking the watch, gently rotate the central section of the case back counterclockwise. The dial will be turning clockwise. Remember to always turn slowly to protect the internal organs of the watch. Keep turning until you reach the winding section. This winding section starts when you feel a stronger resistance and you hear a winding sound. When leaving the section, you'll hear a click. This clicking sound is perfectly normal and can occur at any position on the watch. Once you've reached the click, slowly rotate back and forth over a short 10-minute section for about 10 times. We call this the Kickstart. The Type 7 has a unique setting mechanism. It is important to follow the different setting steps in the correct order. On a Ressence watch, you can turn the hands in both directions. In this example, we will set the time by turning clockwise. This means you need to turn the case back 1 time to add 1 hour. In our example, it is now 2:17. Now that you know what time it is, let's move on to setting the second time zone by turning the main dial counterclockwise until the triangle marker of the time zone dial jumps. Then keep turning counterclockwise until you've set the correct hour. Once the correct hour is set, you can fine-tune the time by setting the minutes. Make sure you turn the minute dial clockwise in order not to change the GMT time zone you just set. The Type 7 has a running indicator. This one rotates 360 degrees in 120 seconds. It also doubles as a shock absorber, meaning it is normal for it to move more when you shake the watch. But in the event of a significant lateral shock, or if you rotate the case back too fast during the setting of the time, the micromagnets that link the unique Ressence display to the traditional mechanical movement can become momentarily decoupled. This will make the main dial seem loose. You can catch the magnets back together by turning the case back faster than the dial can keep up. You can verify the magnets are coupled properly by moving the case back and forth. The dial must follow without any slack. The dial of the Type 7 contains oil to improve contrast and legibility. The temperature of the oil is indicated with either a warm or cold color, depending on the temperature. The normal operating temperature range should be between 10 and 40 degrees Celsius. That's it. You're all set. Enjoy your Ressence watch experience.